This is the Office Scrap Martial Arts Network coming at you with another knife review. This is the Benchmade 945 Mini. Overall length, we're a little bit over 6.5 inches, 6.76 to be precise. Blade length is going to be just under 3 inches, which is good depending on where you're at. For your local laws and regulations, this may be the one for you. Blade material is S30V. S30V is one of the best steels on the market. It's sort of, in my opinion, the best all-around steel as far as toughness, rust resistance goes, and also being able to resharpen it yourself and be able to maintain your blade's edge. We got a reverse Tonto point, which in my opinion makes for a very strong tip. It's very pointy. And we have Benchmade's famous axis lock here. So as you can see, there's a steel rod in there that is activated via some springs whenever you're opening. And then it slides into the tang, keeping it nice and secure. It's very strong, very secure, and it can be opened and closed one-handed. Now the clip is not very deep carry. You will still be able to see this much sticking out of your pocket or wherever you put this at, but it is ambidextrous, which is great, but it is not four-way. And it's probably not four-way because of the axis lock, which is okay. But I prefer tip down carry for my folders, and I can only carry this tip up. So that's a ding for me on it. And the handle material is going to be G10, but it's not very textured. It's kind of smooth G10. So if you're somebody that wants a really aggressive G10, this is not it, but maybe you like that. So that's sort of a neutral point. The next point I want to bring up is going to be the price point, and it's going to be a price point for Benchmade in general. Now, most people say you get what you pay for, and I generally agree with that, but this is S30V with a G10 handle, under 3-inch blade, under 7-inch overall length, no four-way clip. You're going to be paying anywhere from $200 to $300 for this, and they make other versions as well with different materials, and that's fine. But the price point on Benchmade's blades is just insanity to me, because you get something like this, Cold Steel Recon 1 Tonto with a 4-inch blade, S35V steel, ambidextrous pocket clip as well, not a four-way carry. This is $100. G10 handle, aggressive G10. I really can't justify why you would choose the Benchmade over this unless you just need to have American made. But I will say this is extremely light. You know, obviously it's basically twice the size of it. Eventually you got to say to yourself, am I paying for the name? Is the quality just that out of this world that they can justify charging that much for it? It can't really be anything else. Because I would trust the Cold Steel over this just because of the triad lock, because of the stress test they put on it. But again, that's just me. These are two different use case knives. One's very large, especially in comparison. But I just don't know if anybody's going to be able to justify that price for this. And that goes for all of Benchmade's knives. And I know I'm getting on some sort of weird tangent here on it, but that's something you need to think about is when you're creating an everyday carry system, number one is every ounce matters. Can I get to it? And am I going to go bankrupt building this system? So obviously, as far as weight goes, this has it in spades. It's very light. I mean, it's like 2 ounces. Even its big brother, the Osborne 940, is less than 3. So this is very light, which is great. So can you make that justification? That's up to you. I'm not here to tell you one way or the other. But again, every ounce matters. Am I going to go bankrupt building my EDC system? And can I use this blade should I need to? Do I train with it? Do I know how to wield it in every position imaginable? Do I understand combative motion, angles of attack, footwork, distance management? Because if I'm getting this knife and saying, oh man, this is going to protect me, but I don't train with it, that is an error that many have unfortunately made and paid the price for throughout history. And everybody's always got the same excuse. Oh, well, you don't need to train with it because it's edged. Well, I got news for you. It only takes 5 minutes to Google some pretty horrific videos of knife encounters on the street. And some of them, they each have a blade. And you know what? They both end up getting cut very, very badly or worse. The final point on this video, which I'm going to be including in every single knife video, is you need to train and respect the blade that you carry. Because when you gain respect for the blade that you carry, you gain respect for all blades and what they can do, but also what they can teach you. And everybody's always got the excuse, it's too far, there's nobody around me, blah, 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 blah. Well, the Office Scrap Martial Arts Network trains people around the world several times a week from the comfort of your own home on Zoom. So you don't have to go anywhere in your car, or you can take the classes while you're traveling on the road. And you'll learn way more than just how to wield and respect the blade. But the blade is the ultimate teacher. That's why it's put in your hands on day one. So if you want more information, comment below Zoom training, and we're going to get back to you in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is a solid 8 out of 10 for its use case, but that's just my opinion. What do you think? Let us know in the comments, and we will see you next time.